Does this sound familiar? I mean, seriously. Maybe you don't build bridges, maybe it's circuit boards or a new office building, but that feeling, it's exactly the same. You look at Agile and you just can't connect the dots when a change of plans involves pouring concrete, not just rewriting a few lines of code. And you know what? That skepticism is 100% valid. So if that frustration is hitting close to home, you're going to want to stick around because we're about to unpack a super simple framework that makes it all click into place. And hey, if you're feeling that pain right now, we've got a free Agile starter kit linked below that can help you get started. Okay, before we get to the solution, let's just do a good check. Let's make sure you're in the right place. Who is this really for?
This is for you if you're a hardware engineer staring at a pile of components. It's for you if you're a construction project manager looking at blueprints. Heck, it's even for marketing leads planning a big, complex campaign. Basically, if you build anything in the physical world and you are just so tired of the one-size-fits-all advice, then yeah, this is exactly for you.
So here's the big secret. The endless debate, Agile versus Waterfall, it's the wrong conversation. This isn't about picking a side or joining a cult. The solution is all about understanding the context of your project. We call it the context test, and it sounds kind of formal, but it's an incredibly simple and really powerful framework. It helps you pick the right method based on one single thing, how much you actually know before you even start the work. And what's amazing is that this whole complex debate really just boils down to two key questions. Just two. First question, how clear is the what? We call this requirements certainty. In other words, do you know exactly what you're building, down to the last nut and bolt? And the second question, how clear is the how? That's your technology certainty. Is the process for building this thing totally figured out, something you've done a million times? Okay, this is where the light bulb really goes on. Let's take two completely different projects and actually plot them on this spectrum to see how this works in the real world. All right, check this out. Let's start with building a house. The what is super clear, right? You have detailed architectural blueprints. The how is also crystal clear. Construction is a well-understood process. It's high certainty all around. Now let's flip that on its head and look at building a brand new app. The what is really uncertain. You're trying to figure out what users even want. And the how is also uncertain because the technology is changing all the time. Total low certainty. And this is it. This is the whole thing right here. Projects with high certainty, like building a house, are a perfect fit for a waterfall approach. You plan the work, then you work the plan. Simple. But projects with low certainty, like building that app, they absolutely need an agile approach where you can learn and adapt as you go. So let's just pause for a second. What is the single most important thing to take away from all of this? The one idea that will build more trust in your team than anything else. It's this, and I want you to really hear me on this. If you know exactly what you are building and exactly how you're going to build it, do not use Agile. Seriously, use Waterfall. This isn't about being anti-Agile, it's about being pro-context. It completely dismantles that Agile is the only way mentality and admits that, you know what, sometimes the traditional way is actually the best way. At the end of the day, it's just that simple. It's about using the right tool for the right job. You wouldn't use a sledgehammer to hang a picture frame, would you? It's about looking at your project, figuring out its level of certainty, and then picking the tool that was designed for that job. And man, the moment teams grasp this, the relief is palpable. We hear things like this all the time from project managers who are just stuck in these endless, pointless debates. This framework gives them a logical, simple way to cut through the noise, end the arguments, and just get everyone moving in the right direction. So you've seen the model. You get the logic. The real question is, are you ready to take this idea and find that same path to clarity for your own team? If you're nodding your head right now, we've got two great next steps for you. You can find links for both of them right below. First, for immediate help, go download our free Agile Starter Kit. It's got tools that'll help you analyze your own project using this exact framework. And then, when you're ready to really go deep and 10x your team's results, check out our workshop. It's where you'll master this entire approach. So I'll just leave you with this one final thought. Think about the biggest, most important project on your plate right now. Just for a second, look at it through this lens. How certain are you, really, about the what? And how certain are you about the how? Answering that question honestly, well, that's your first step to ending the debate and just getting back to building amazing things.